electromagnetic connections. This is the fireworks, or not. You know, this is the heat or the ice. This is love, hate. This is the basic dynamic. The one thing to be clear about the electromagnetic connection is that it's not about whether you enter in or not, but it is about the spark that keeps the whole question and idea of love going. And if you hate out of an electromagnetic, it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with your relationship. It's a real strong indication that things are okay. You will get to the other side. I mean, love-hate is continually misconstrued as the key to going out of a relationship. See, the only place you can really know whether you're going to be able to stay or not is in compromise. But most people, because of the dynamism of electromagnetic, remember, compromise isn't something that overtly bothers you, it takes time. It's that little thing that nags at you after years. But the electromagnetic can blow up in your face in a moment. You know, you meet somebody and 2 weeks later it's there. You know, you deal with it right away. What's important to understand is that that is part of the dynamic of the bond. That you need to go through that. I have loved and hated all my lovers. I mean, I can't imagine it being any other way. You know, it is the reality of what electromagnetism does to us. In looking at this design and in looking at where you find an electromagnetic connection, there is only one. Now, when I say there is only, you know, one's enough. One's enough. If you have a lot, my favorite was always, well, I have a new favorite these days. My young son and I, we have 7 electromagnetic connections. That's very intense. And they're all in and around individuality. It's a very strange thing. But Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis and Onassis, they had 7 electromagnetic connections. You know, that's a lot of heat. That's a lot of ice. You know, that's a lot of dynamism. And that's what electromagnetic tells you. It's not about saying, oh, gee, I wish I had 3 or 4 of them. Don't wish that on yourself. You know, it has to be part of your geometry to get that kind of configuration if you're going to get it. Most couples get somewhere between 1 and 3. You know, that is something that you can deal with. Because remember that the downside, the hate side, can be uncomfortable. I mean, it doesn't end the relationship, but it, you know, we all know what that's like when you get so upset on that other side of the electromagnetic. It has that intensity to it. So you don't want to have an endless number of them because you're really processing a lot of stuff. But when you do see an electromagnetic in your relationship, you know that dynamic's there. And that's something to smile about. In other words, what that's saying to you is when things are really at their worst, you can always find a place inside of you where there is that spark.